agree
Probably
with you.
Probably a 7 rather than a 9.
Talking of sevens, Arsenal and England winger Bukayo Saka, I meant out of 10, has signed a new long-term contract with the Gunners, keeping him at the club until 2027. That's what we're taking calls on. You can have your Sound National Radio 03717 223344. Let's speak to someone. That's his name, is it? 100% Gooner. Hello.
Hello, how you doing, boys? Right?
I was expecting a little kid. What is your real name?
Eden.
Eden.
Yeah.
Why do we call you 100% Gooner?
I don't know. I always change my name because 100% Mo. Another caller. So yeah.
Oh, I see. You've done it. You've done it on the back of Mo. 100% Mo.
Yeah. So 100% Gooner.
Okay, that's very funny. Go on then. What do you want to say? You're a big Arsenal fan, obviously, with your nickname. So you must be over the moon with that.
Yeah, I'm happy with the deal, but to be honest, I think it's a disgrace what the club have done. You can't give 300k roughly to a kid, in 2 years' time you've got to renegotiate his deal. In 2 years he's going to demand 400, 500. It's just another Aubameyang Ozil situation all over again. I thought we were going to take a step forward. It's like we're taking a step forward but 2 steps back at the same time. I don't agree with it.
No, see, I don't agree with it. It's 2 steps back because I think you look at Saka's situation. He's come through the academy. I wouldn't say he's nowhere near a mercenary. You look at Ozil and Aubameyang, their form completely went out the window. But you look at the age of Saka, you look what he means to the Arsenal fans. What would you rather? Imagine you don't come to a kind of agreement. He might end up leaving the club. You'd rather him stay.
But I agree with that. But I'd say at least have a club option where you add another year, or in the deal itself make it a 5-year deal rather than a 4. It just gives the club a bit more leverage.
Do you know what? I'm pretty sure there probably will be an extension. Like there will be a year added on to that. I know the details haven't come out yet, but I'm pretty sure there'll be a year option. It has to be.
Because David Ornstein reported that there's no extra deal. There's no extra year on the contract.
I'll phone him.
I'm just going off of that.
Yeah, I'll phone Ornstein later on to find out what's going on for him.
You don't, do you?
Yeah,
Can I ask, if you think 300 grand's too much, what is enough for him?
No, I don't. I'd say 250. 250 with a 5-year deal. I think that's perfect, and then that gives the club leverage to renegotiate.
So £1 million a month's fine.
Yes, for me, it's not,
12 million a year is okay.
Really,
yeah.
It's not really the wage. It's the contract length that bothers me.
Oh, okay.
But within 2 years, when it comes to renegotiating, it's all the chips are on his side of that. He's going to have all the leverage.
Do you know, the only thing I'd say about that though is that not the same for all top players. If you're a top player, like, do you know what I mean? If you're a top, like Young's Bellingham, his next deal is going to be what, 200, 250. Yeah. He's only 19. What happens to his next one then?
Yeah. If he went to Arsenal, which he won't, if he went there,
why would he not?
Because he's got bigger and better options.
Like who? Man City?
Yeah.
Real Madrid?
Yeah.
Okay, I agree with you.
That's twice in one show you agree with. The first hour as well. Let's speak to Zach.
That was it. There was nothing.
No. I was going to ask, if he went for 300 grand a week, right, no one will be moaning about the amount of money he's on, would they? Yeah,
you'd get some people because they'd say it's a bit of a risk because you don't know consistently how he's going to perform in this country. Whereas we've seen Saka rip people to pieces. Have we not?
Rip people. He's played very well. Who's he ripped to pieces?
Luke Shaw. Have that.
He didn't rip him to pieces.
At the Emirates.
Can you name any other Star Wars characters? Zach's up next. Hello, Zach.
Hello, mate.
How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Zach, did you hear that statement from Andy that Saka's never ripped anyone to pieces?
Mate, I've seen that game against Luke Shaw. He tore him to pieces, mate.
See the one against Man City?
Yeah. We don't talk about that.
Did he rip anyone to pieces that day? Well, you've got a bit quiet there, Zach. Zach, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's convenient. Go ahead. I'm only playing, Zach. Go on.
It's absolutely brilliant. I think the length of the deal as well. I think it's good for the player and the club. It keeps each on their toes. And we're talking about Arsenal now. We're fighting for the big ones. We're trying to be a bigger club in Champions League, fight for Premier Leagues. We need to keep these players, stop selling them and get them on big contracts, keep them with us.
Zach, let me ask you, if Declan Rice is going to come to your club, will he expect the same kind of money?
Well, close to it, yeah. I think with big names come pretty penny as well. So,
you think? I don't know the answer, but I'm asking you. Do you think Arsenal would happily pay another player, a young player, 300 grand a week?
I don't think another. Well, we're not talking about Declan Rice being a young player who's established playing in the Premier League now, and he is ready for them big Champions League nights. But when we're talking about, I think Saka's one of the top 3 right wings in the world. Seriously, I think you need to pay a pretty penny for someone of that calibre.
Okay. All right, thanks for your call.
I didn't like your face when he said that. I didn't like that.
The best front 3 in the world?
I mean, the first one that pops off the page, you know who I'm going to say. Yeah. But I'm trying to think after that. Anthony?
Did he say Did you say right or
Right of the three.
Oh, right. Okay.
Left always seems to be the boy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But
okay, do you think he is?
I'd have to. That's just to hit me with that is hard. But in the Premier League, 100%.
Charlie's up next, an Arsenal fan. Hi, Charlie.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Thank you. Great show.
Thank you, man. What would you like to say, Charlie?
I completely agree that Saka needs to be signed. I think, don't get me wrong, 300 grand is a lot, but like you said, that's where you got to play, and that's where you got to pay. And I get that players coming in might demand the same, but you got to do it for Arsenal. You might have done it for West Ham. If you're Declan Rice, you might have done it in another league, but you got to earn that at Arsenal, because we don't want to fall into the trap of paying players from other leagues and then not proving that they can do it.
Yeah, see, Charlie, I agree with you. I think you're spot on. And that's what I'm saying about Declan. Declan will come and get, 200, which is a lot. But he can't be coming in demanding.
Why?
How? Why? Why did he?
Because he's probably more established
Than who?
than Saka. Not at Arsenal, as a player.
Okay, but still, look what Saka's been doing at top end.
Sorry, Declan
Rice is phenomenal.
Declan Rice is playing with players, no disrespect, but that he's much better than.
Okay, I get
and
that.
he's been outstanding. I think he's West Ham's Players Player of the Year and their Fans Player of the Year.
That.
He's just led his team to a European final.
I get that.
All Saka's done is watch his side fall off a cliff.
I get that, but there's a bit of a difference between being the main man at a club that are near the bottom, no disrespect to West Ham, or a club that's near the top.
I don't think there is.
How many times have we seen players come from lesser clubs who are their main men and get the opportunity and struggle?
If you were going to ask the majority of impartial football fans who's more important to England, Declan Rice or Bukayo Saka, it would be split.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, but I'm still.
So if they're on a level par, I'm telling you now, if you want to sign Declan Rice, you ain't going to get him for 200 grand a week.
Okay, we'll go Casado then.
All right, fine. I'm making.
Look where they finished, Brighton. Yeah. Fantastic. Give me Casado then.
How much will he demand?
I don't know. He'd get 150, 200. If you're asking me 300 for Declan or 150 for Casado,
but you don't
give me
think
Casado.
Declan Rice deserves the kind of money that Bukayo Saka's on?
I'm
irrelevant of the number.
I'm saying 250. I don't think he deserves to be on what Saka's on.
280 you got a deal.
No,
275. Take it or leave it.
I'll leave it.
Right, Declan, come with me. We're going to Manchester United.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.